What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some Modern Warfare for you guys. If you guys didn't know, I actually got flown out to play in LA. Had a great experience with a lot of content creators, but I just want to talk about my experience playing Modern Warfare to you guys and just answer some of your questions, give you guys my opinions on the actual game. We played the alpha build, but we're going to have a beta pretty soon. By the way, if you guys need a beta, all you need to do is ask me. I have a lot of beta codes, man. I'm going to put one on the screen right now. If you guys need a beta code, I have a crap ton. All you guys need to do, drop a like. Just drop a like right now. Drop a comment down below with your PSN, and most importantly, along with your PSN or your Xbox, comment your main concern or your main, like, what do you like about the game and what don't you like about what you see from the game so far. And I'm going to be going over that in today's video. So when I first played the game, it was the first game I was partied up with Dismo, the Mark of Hero, Lone Wolf, Ocean, Foxy Grandpa, a bunch of Call of Duty creators. We were playing, and my first game I went like, I think 23 and like 11, which is expected because a lot of people didn't know what we were doing. But when I first picked up the game, when I first picked up that M4 carbine, the recoil was insane. It was all over the place, but the thing is, there's 30 to 60 attachments per weapon, and you can compensate the recoil, or you can compensate for more damage, or you can compensate for more range. It just depends, and that's what I really liked about the game. The game has a gunsmith. I went over this in the first video that I made, but I want to reiterate what I experienced playing Modern Warfare for you guys. So the gunsmith allows you to create this gun that fits your own playstyle, which, guys, I am very excited for you guys to experience what the gunsmith is in the beta. September, you guys are going to all experience this open beta. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. You can turn an AK-47 into an AK-74U with a simple stock rear end attachment. So they have rear end stocks, they have a regular stock, they have grips, they have laser attachments. They have so many attachments. It's ridiculous, and they really wanted you to make the gun your main character, and that's what I really felt like in this game when I was playing the alpha build. It just felt really good to customize your weapon, and I can't even imagine what the camos are going to be like, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they have in the actual build of the game. So that is that. The gunsmith, it's insane. You can turn an M16 into a regular M4. There's so many possibilities, and I heard somebody say that you could turn some gun into an RPD. It's ridiculous, okay? So I want you guys to definitely experience that when you guys get onto the beta and the actual game, which is only in a couple months. Let's talk about another concern that I see a lot on Twitter, and for me personally, the minimap. As of now, there is no minimap in the game. Me personally, and this is just an opinion, and if you guys want to chip in into this conversation, please chip in down below. And the argument with the minimap being in or out of the game is that it promotes more camping or lackluster of camping. And in my opinion, the minimap, I don't use it to camp. I kind of use it to determine where I want to go in the map. So the teammates are a great example of what I use the minimap for. Even if the minimap isn't swiping, it's okay for me because if you guys don't watch my videos, I'm looking at the minimap almost, I'd say 80% of the video, just because I want to see where my teammates are. If my teammates are on that side of the map, I'm going to go on the other side of the map because that's what fits my playstyle. I play very aggressive, and I like to go for the flips on each side of the spawn, and that's just how I play Call of Duty. Now, taking away the minimap, yeah, they had that little indication of where the enemies are shooting, but it's only like a directional thing, like 180 west or whatever, 280 east, something like that. And then they also tweeted out saying that in the beta build or in the future, like the actual build of the game, they're gonna have white outlines of the enemies, or not the enemies, I wish. No, that would be weird. But they're gonna have white outlines of our teammates, like we can see them through the walls. Yeah, I guess that works, but you don't really see like from a bird's eye perspective, like a mini map where it shows you where your teammates are actually are. And I don't know, man. And I just feel like if they do take out the mini map, they're gonna have to take out personal radar, because personal radar is about, I think it's 2 or 3 kills, something like that, and that only makes you enable the minimap. So to get a minimap, you have to enable a streak, and I think it's 2 or 3 kills to get that, and the UAV itself is 4 kills, so that's already 2 streaks you're using right there. And you know, and on top of that, after maybe an hour or ish, maybe like 45 minutes, everybody started using Ghost, so it was kind of pointless to use a UAV because it just didn't swipe any red, you know, little dots. The personal radar was a pretty good streak because you could see the minimap. The UAV, it kind of got pointless after a while because there was already a personal radar and there's a UAV, and then everybody's using Ghost, so just rocking personal radar was just useful to your own self. The personal radar is not for everybody else, it's just for your own self. Is the game clunky? In my opinion, at first I just thought like the recoil was a little bit too crazy for me, but I don't think it's clunky. I just feel like with anything, with any new Call of Duty, you're gonna have to get used to the movement and the animations and stuff like that. But after 45, I'd say even 30 minutes, I was slaying. I was doing my thing. I got used to it, and it was a fun experience for me. Now, keep in mind, in my opinion, the only way this game is going to be ruined is by the post-launch support. If this game does not get any support, and we always get promised that we're going to get a lot of support for these Call of Duty games after the game is released, and I thought the contraband system was going to be a great addition to Call of Duty in general, and I feel like it is. It's a good step in the right direction, but the rewards that we get in the contraband system is absolutely trash. And then on top of that, we pretty much get scammed on the item shop, paying like 5,000 COD points for an outfit that looks so similar to kind of what we get in the contraband system, and then all the contraband system outfits are almost the same as well. It's just different color, and I don't know, man. In my opinion, that system is very flawed, but it could definitely be worked on, and I'm a fan of it, just not of what the rewards and how they go about it, if that makes any type of sense. But that's my thoughts on that. Post-launch support is just as important, or if anything, 10 times more important than hyping the game up pre-launch. Like the trailer itself, good job on putting the nuke at the very end. I was hyped as hell. When all the creators were in LA and watching that trailer live, we got hyped as hell. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is maybe less important than the actual post-launch, because yeah, you can hype up the game as much as you want, but if the game doesn't get the support it needs, like the devs need to be on top of these. I get it, they're humans, you know, but at the same time, if it comes down to hiring more people on the team or just being on top of it, hiring a 24/7 team, which is not really realistic, but hey, listen, Call of Duty and its community and our community and every person in the Call of Duty community, we want and we expect a lot. Now, is that an issue? I want to say yeah, but at the same time, is it expected? Yeah, we've been let down so many times with Call of Duty in the past that we really need just 1 year. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. But we just need 1 year where we just feel that connection with the devs, that they actually care about our community. Like, I feel like this year we were kind of split with Blackout and the multiplayer, and then David Vonderhaar leaving and stuff like that, and it was just a whole mess. You know, Black Ops 4 just didn't feel like, it was supposed to kind of feel like Black Ops 3, amplified and better. It just didn't feel that way for me. Yeah, I got to level 1000. Yeah, I maxed out. Yeah, I play a crap ton of this game still. But at the end of the day, am I getting bored of the game? A little bit. Can I still slay out? Absolutely. It's just a matter of what's next for this game. You know, we only have about 2 or 3 more months until Modern Warfare comes out. And I just really don't want Modern Warfare and Infinity Ward and Activision to make the same mistakes as they did for the previous 2 to 3 years. It's an absolute doozy, okay? So that's for that. I really hope microtransactions are fixed and more reasonable, you know what I mean? Like, microtransactions are always going to be in the game regardless. I mean, it's just going to be in the game. That's how Activision makes their money. They did say that maps are going to be free throughout the year, but then again, can we really hold on to that promise or to that word? I don't know. You know, having free maps sounds awesome, but at the same time, you know, so how often are we going to get these? Are these going to be well-designed maps? I mean, if you guys don't know, in Modern Warfare, they're not going to follow the 3-lane map design. They're actually going to do like a free-for-all power position type thing on the map. So we'll see. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the maps. Now, what I was not necessarily a fan of was the 10v10, the 20v20s that we played. I'm actually very curious to see how 50v50 plays. I'm actually very curious, but I feel like when I was playing that 20v20, and this is my honest opinion, I wasn't really I wasn't really into it. Like, it just felt very slow. Like, you would think a 20v20 would be fast-paced, but it just felt very slow. The map was huge, and I'm hoping and expecting that 50v50 might be better. It's just that the maps need to be like designed for like a 50v50. The 20v20 that we played, it just didn't feel natural. Like, I don't know, it just felt weird. I really enjoyed 6v6 domination and team deathmatch. Domination is classic domination. The rounds don't flip, so I don't know if you're a fan of that. Me personally, I'm kind of a fan of that, so it doesn't ruin the momentum of the game. It doesn't flip sides, you just keep going to 200, and I was a fan of that. And TDM realism mode, I was a fan in a sense. It felt like it was hardcore and the health was like lowered, but when I was talking to other people in the community, they were saying the health was the same. It's just that the headshot was one shot. And you know me, I'm a fan of hardcore. I will be playing a lot of hardcore when the game actually comes out, so that's how I always do it on the channel. I always play hardcore for about a month and a half to like 2 at most, and then I start to transition back to core and just make videos for you guys to the general public. But I know a lot of hardcore players follow me, and I can't wait to do 24-hour live streams with you guys. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fun. But I'm hoping you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys drop a like. If you guys need a beta code, comment down below your concerns or or what you guys actually enjoyed from what you've seen so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. If there's any questions, just follow my Twitter, drop a comment. I'll try my best to answer as many people as I can. Drop a comment, follow my Twitter, it's KOR3AYN, or just DM me on Instagram, which is MCK395. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because this is the channel you guys want to tune into for pub stomping and creative classes and stuff like that. It's going to be insane this year for class setups, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos, later.